So these are the last of the sunflowers. It was really cold today when I went running at noon. I had to wear gloves and a hat and a long coat. The flowers look about done. Everything's about done. I've pulled most of my cucumbers and such. It's windy and cold and miserable, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the last of everything. So I'll give you a little tour and show you what I've got done. The garden has 36 4x4 boxes about 2 feet high and a small greenhouse. We've also got berries, both blueberries, raspberries, and blackcaps over there, and lots of pumpkins. These are actually quite lovely. It is asparagus that has gone to seed, and most people I ask don't know what these are, but that is asparagus. I planted these roots. They were 2-year-old roots, and I planted them 2 years ago, and I'm hoping to be eating asparagus. I've also got onions planted in the middle there. More onions with asparagus that I planted this year. And some of this asparagus is asparagus that I started from seed. I also have another box full of asparagus. This asparagus I started in May, and I recently planted here, hoping that it will overwinter. I'll go ahead and put straw on it soon to protect it from the elements. And I will have 3 4x4 boxes of asparagus, which should be delightful. Here are some flowers I started from seed, and they are still happy. Over here I have Rutabagas. It is one of the seeds that I bought in a seed pack. Don't normally eat too much rutabaga, so thought I would throw them in and see what happened. They're looking mighty happy so far. In here, I moved some chives over and just started throwing things that I was going to throw to my compost, and I thought I might as well just go ahead and compost right in the bin. I'll add some additional soil or compost on top of it, and it should be ready for planting in the spring. And then have some other flowers that are certainly on their last legs. A bunch of herbs and parsnips. Clearly, I should have thinned them, but they are coming on strong. They're looking happy, and I will throw them in stews and roast them. These are strawberries that we will move next year, but they will get straw for the winter. Corn that looks awful. I'm not sure if I will just throw it in the compost bin or try to do something decorative with it. I also have some peppers that didn't really look so great, but I see a little bit of red and some other colors, so I'll pull those. Some more onions that are still growing, and some cabbages. Looks like I need to make some sauerkraut, but these I planted on Mother's Day, and they are looking fantastic. Here are some cucumbers that I need to pull, and I'm just composting them right in the bed. As you can see, this entire row, I've just gone ahead and pulled everything, and it's ready for the spring. I've still got some morning glories and marigolds and other flowers here blooming, and the kale is coming on strong. Should be delicious. More empty beds. Carrots. I don't think they're going to amount to much. Empty bed. I've got peppers in here. You can see that I had a wonderful neighbor who brought me some crop cover. I don't have any of my own, but she brought me some, and I've been covering these peppers, hoping that they were going to turn so I can do something. I started lavender from seed 3 times and was not successful, so I'm thrilled to report that I have lavender. Also some additional bee-loving flowers that I've got here, perennials, to attract the bees next year. More marigolds, cherry tomatoes that are still there and actually quite delicious. They seem to have liked the cold, surprisingly. It was me falling into a gopher hole right there. More composting in place. Another cherry tomato plant that I'm going to go ahead and pick. More composting in place. And a variety of different sunflowers. I planted about 4 different sunflowers, and they did not take off like I had hoped. I'm hoping next year to have maybe an acre of sunflowers or so, because I think they are beautiful. This is inside the greenhouse, and I have got lettuce that I started from seed here. Got some cabbages. I brought some marigolds in, hoping they would hold on and give me a little delight for a little bit longer. I also have some more cabbage and kale over here. Some succulents that are not doing very well, aloe vera and things. Peppers, these peppers I've left in the greenhouse almost all summer, and I don't know if you can see, but they have yellow and green and red peppers, quite a variety. I had about 10 different types of peppers, and in the back there are spicy Thai peppers. A little bit more over here. I'm going to go ahead and pull those pretty soon, roast them or pickle them. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. And here I have some endive, started those from seed, and I forget what I have over there. I'm sure I've got it marked, but I don't recall offhand. This entire row was supposed to be strawberries, but we got them planted a little late. The strawberries that we did plant didn't do particularly well, so I went ahead and threw different squashes and zucchinis, pumpkins in here. So I'll go ahead and harvest that and show you what I've got. They'll go on the front porch to be used as decoration, and then as we need them, I will just grab one off the porch and we will eat them. It is currently raining, so I'm going to try to get things done quickly. You can see the red of the blueberry bushes beyond the pumpkins.